When you let your friend play and they start skipping cutscenes. Low click latency, high DPI, lag-free wireless, high-end OS, true one-to-one tracking, side buttons, RGB lighting, cheapest and most basic Logitech or Genius mouse, bought 10 years ago. 30 FPS before experiencing 60 FPS. 30 FPS after experiencing 60 FPS. 60 FPS before experiencing 120 plus FPS. 60 FPS after experiencing 120 plus FPS. When you buy an expensive game, but spend more time playing another free-to-play online game that's always the same. Rockstar Games president Sam Houser and former GTA lead producer Leslie Benzies are mentioned in the newly released Epstein files. They're about to delay GTA 6 again. Your homie looking at you while he's reviving and you both hear footsteps. Pack this game bro, I'm done. Me 5 minutes later. When your friend has never played the game but knows every female character. It's your money and free time for your hobby. Spend them playing whatever games you enjoy. I suddenly regret not saving. Cheat codes then. Cheat codes now. 500 GB on consoles in 2026. 8 MB in 2000. 3 games every year. 2 games every year. Happy New Year. Legendary weapon. Looks inside. It has lower damage than a weapon I currently use. Video game final boss. You took everything from me. Me who skipped all the cutscenes. I don't even know who you are. A game becomes successful. The devs randomly change what made it popular in the first place. Has no idea why people are leaving the game. When you're enjoying a game, and then you find out someone else plays the same game with an RTX 5090 on a 4K OLED. Gold price surpasses $5,000 for the first time. Me who bought gold for $30. Back in my day, buying a game actually meant owning it. When you keep dying in the exact same spot in a game. How I feel having 32 GB of DDR5 RAM in my PC. Beating the game. 100%ing the game. When you play a great game, but the ending is so bleak. Back in my day, games didn't need updates, patches or internet. When you're about to finish a long game, but you can feel your hyperfixation on it starting to fade. Don't let the flame die out. Me after playing my favorite childhood game years later. You're just as beautiful as the day I bought you. Gaming until 3 AM in your teens. Gaming until 11 PM in your 30s. A new game by Ubisoft. A new game by ex-Ubisoft devs. My 24-year-old PS2. My 7-year-old PS4. Is 8 hours a lot? Depends on the context. Gaming, no. Work, yes. When your girl gets sleepy and think it's bedtime for both of y'all. Were you in a GAN dad? Yes son. POV. It's 2040 and the AI police found out you play video games locally on your gaming PC instead of paying the monthly gaming subscription. You're sheltering. Nvidia GeForce RTX 5090, 32 GB aren't you? The PS1 with 2 MB RAM. Modern consoles. When you think you are almost at the end of the game, but you just completed 30% of it. Gaming is my therapy. Me when I'm gaming. I love how video games can be like, the path forward is blocked, the blocked path. In 2013, Ubisoft trolled Rockstar with a Watch Dogs poster that read, 2 months are enough to visit Los Santos. Come to Chicago on November 21st. Ironically, GTA 5 went on to outlast the entire Watch Dogs franchise. Me. I'm not going out, the roads look really bad. Friend. I got beer and Mario Kart. Me. My mom yelling at me that I'm a failure. Me with 10 cars, 12 boats, 10 houses and 10 meters in GTA. What PlayStation console did you start on? You don't have permission to shut down and restart this computer, me. I can't be the only one who feels let down whenever I open a game case to this. We are listening to the community. Microtransactions added. How it feels to let the credits roll after completing a game that changed your life. Me waiting 3 years to buy a $60 game for $15. Patience is necessary to reach one's goal. Me playing game I just bought. My large backlog of unplayed games. You are such a dumb animal. You pre-order digital games as if they are gonna run out. How it feels yo walk outside in this weather. You are freezing. My mom trying to delete my games. Me watching her delete the desktop icons. My mom turning off the Wi-Fi. Me who only plays offline games. We should be allowed to resolve all games, including digital versions. Bots in shooter games. Bots in fighting games. Bots in chess games. When you play the sequel of a game you like, and you realize that they ruined the whole story of the first game. Me healing myself 29 times in a row. Boss heals himself once. The armor that looks cool. The armor with best stats. Do you have any photography experience? Me. When you're in first place, but you get hit with a blue shell and end up in 12th. Me. My son. Can you beat this guy for me? I will shred him down to his last atom. Back in my day, console prices went down over the course of a console generation, not up. Gamers in 2026 when game doesn't run in 200 FPS. Gamers in 2000s when cursor in game transforms into sword. Going to be the first person in my bloodline to pass down a gaming account to my kids instead of properties. If video games have taught me anything, this cat has a side quest to offer me. My parents at age 24. Let's have a baby. Okay. Me at 24. 2 guys on B. 1 is low HP. Okay. And then after the concert we kept the party going. That sounds lovely. What did you do this weekend? Oh, I kinda just played video games. That's so sad. Poor girl. Me 1 hour into gaming. Me 8 hours into gaming after saying we can't end on a loss. Being fondly remembered, but still considered a commercial failure. GTA 6 finally releases. Some random YouTuber 10 minutes later. Full game walkthrough plus all endings, no commentary, 4K 60 FPS. When you're trying to explore, but accidentally go the right way, cutscene starts. If it weren't for women, all men would live like this till the end of time. Me going to dinner, my computer, my headset. 8 MB in 1996, 211 GB today. GTA players, crying because they haven't gotten the new version for 13 years. Chess players who've been doing the same shit for 4,500 years. Pathetic. Friend comes over. 7-year-old me. Did you bring it? Friend. Playing multiplayer. Playing campaign. Finally in a piece. Some old folks are afraid of retirement because they don't know what they'll be doing all day. Me on the first day. Dad, I don't want a cat. Dad and the cat. 68 GB install. 4-hour nap. 112 GB update. When you finish a very good game and the final music touches your soul. New game. The game I was about to finish. 5-year-old me looking for the R3 button on my controller. Please insert a PlayStation or PlayStation 2 format disc. Media saying that video games can make people violent. Me restarting a game because I accidentally picked the rude dialogue making the character sad. When you look up tips in the middle of the boss fight. It's hard to believe, that even without online titles, their games were just as fun as the ones we have. 720p today, 720p when I was a kid. Me forcing myself to enjoy a game after I paid $40 for it. When you accidentally click on a stream with 0 viewers and the guy thanks you for joining, so you just sit there like. You told me you had lots of money invested. Yeah, in video games. Game releases a free character skin. The game an hour later. I have always felt that the Wii basically feels like a GameCube with motion controls. Many people play video games in easy mode, and that's okay, because games are supposed to be fun and relaxing, not stressful. One game as a kid, an entire Steam library as an adult. You finally start winning. You start joining the unemployed lobbies. Name a dead game that deserves another chance. Me checking my inventory in the middle of a boss fight. NVIDIA unveils the future of 4K gaming at CES 2026 in Las Vegas. Resident Evil Requiem runs at over 300 FPS in 4K on the RTX 5090, powered by DLSS 4. Facts. Games don't need better graphics. They need better game mechanics. When my spoiled friend with a $2,000 PC complains about loading times, oh, boo-hoo. Let me press F on the world's smallest keyboard. Horror game, adjust the brightness so that the logo is barely visible. Me. No, I don't think I will. Hooting star. I would like to have 32GB of DDR5 RAM. My mom saying she'll delete my game, but I know she'll just delete the icon. She uninstalls it properly. Girls after a night out, let's get an Uber home. Boys. Unfinished game 1, unfinished game 2, unfinished game 3, unfinished game 4, newly bought game. If a digital game is removed from a store, a full refund must be issued. Developers back then with less than 10 MB of RAM. Developers now with 16 GB of RAM. Xbox. Profits have been lackluster. Eliminate exclusives. Increase price of consoles. Increase Gamma Pass subscription. Why did this happen to me? New game announced. Good price. Good graphics. Roguelike. Souls-like. Secret engine boss. Level 1 me who was just exploring. A soul. For a soul. PlayStation players. Imagine getting to heaven and an angel pulls up this footage of you playing Mario 64 in 1997. Me as a kid reading the back of the box on the new game I got, over and over on the car ride. When you're evil one, and have to wear any armor you can get. Send this to someone you beat in Mario Kart here. Video games do not cause violence. Lag does. Who else was praying for Blu-ray to end this format war? Me after realizing that maybe the future of gaming will be only for the rich. 2358. Gaming. 2350. Gaming. Midnight. 1 minute after. Gaming. The PS3 turns 20 years old in 2026. Congratulations, you are getting old. People who played on PS2. I'm forever chasing the serotonin high of unwrapping this on Christmas Day in 2006. When you finish building your house in Minecraft. A true gamer falls asleep with the console still on. My family, when you move, make sure you move the most important things first. My new house. Gaming makes you forget all of your problems for a while and you cannot put a price on that. Me talking about Midnight Club to all the kids that say Forza is the best racing game. When someone mentions a game I'm obsessed with. Me explaining how we used to actually own our games and play them without updates or subscriptions. The main character. The NPC who asks the main character to save the world because he can't. Me pretending to listen to my girlfriend talk about her day at work while I turn on my PS5. If you're reading this, stop and tell us your all-time favorite games so that we can play them. Elderly neighbor gave me their son's old PC. He found these gems on it. The nostalgia is real. Name a classic game everyone played, except you. Girls with the Time Machine. I'm your granddaughter. Really? Boys with the Time Machine. Buy 128 GB of DDR5 RAM. Thanks. When that $60, 8-year-old Nintendo game drops down to $51.99. Thank you for changing my life. Bro, I'm just your old GameCube. When you finish off another squad, but not in time to revive your homeboy. Seeing in the mirror the man I want to be. First game. Second game. Third game. My mom saying no. Me asking for a PS2. Me saying no. My mom asking for a grandchild. Please add this cat whose face has the ACK logo on his precious snout to the game. He belonged to my friend and he recently crossed the Rainbow Bridge. I will happily pay with coffee and Timbits to any team members willing to pull overtime to put him in there. iPhone Master Chief Edition. The game is hard. The game is hard. Autosave. Do you trust me, gamers? No. 2 AM. Have to work in 3 hours. Squat, one more game? You son of a butch, I'm in. Imagine having to walk somewhere. Rest up, traveler, you have much more meme scrolling to do. Stay at this campfire for as long as you need. Girls on Photoshop, why can't I make myself pretty? Boys on Photoshop. Villagers when you don't close the door. Guess I'll die. We need to save the animals in Australia. Animals in Australia. Media saying video games cause violence. Me building a house for my wife and kids in Skyrim. Girls, why do guys don't pick up our hints? They're hints. Minecraft ambient noises. 8-year-old me peacefully mining. When 2025 is less than 6 years away and the world looks nothing like Black Ops 2. Movie, based on a true story. Also the movie. Girl, soft and warm. Costs half your monthly salary. Will refuse to smash unless you're a 67-inch Chaximus. Is cute. Seeks protection from you. Soviet T-90M battle tank. Hard and cold. $2.5 million one-time investment. If you're brave enough. Has a 125mm to a 46 smoothbore main gun. Offers 360-degree protection with a firing range of up to 4,000 meters. Villager, illager, ill villager, illillager, illillager ill villager. Bill the ill villager giving a pill to cool the illillager to feel better. It's dinner time. He's so excited. The test isn't that confusing. The test. My face in the bathroom mirror. My face in real life. My face in the Target self-checkout camera. I fear no man. But that thing. It scares me. When you play as a healer and you have the most kills in the game. Loads LMG with religious intent. I use the wood to burn the wood. Movie, based on a true story. Also movie. Wooden stairs. Chair. What if we use 100% of our brain? Why don't they make bulletproof vests etc. out of diamond if it is the hardest metal? When you miss the water by 1 block. Where am I? Me after missing every shot in the tutorial. Mark Hamill, I hate you. I hope you roll up and die and rot in hell. Roblox AIH verification. The old Roblox. Me when I beat a Pokemon game and completed its Pokédex. Now what? Me trying to play a Roblox game in peace. Gamma play paused. Lag. Wi-Fi. Allow us to introduce ourselves. My FPS dropped from 250 to 240. Me with 240 seconds per frame. How every other protagonist fight against their opponents. Slash, punch, kick and or shoot them with gun. Kirby, consume. Minecraft. Me after 2-week Minecraft phase. I don't want to play with you anymore. Kid 6'7". Me. Miles per gallon older than bro. We make our way down into the French fortress. Barry lifts up the platform. He then gets eaten by shamblers and blown up by a bomber. He then gets eaten by shamblers and blown up by a bomber. Escaping San Sebastian with all the other players. Roblox moderation then. I ban hackers and I have real people working. Roblox moderation now. I terminate your account for saying hi. I keep hackers. And I'm pure AI that don't work. One of us is an imposter. I like the sound the veins make. How long is the kill cooldown? Hurry up so I can do my tasks. I think I know who the imposter is. Playing the video game. PC shutdown. Freak out. No. PC games that devs put no effort into. Console players who don't have a good PC or money. Good console games that devs actually put effort into. Suing Dave Basuki ain't enough, I want him dead. When I'm playing a game and my mom/dad comes in and wants me to stop playing games and I'm almost done with a win. Me, can I please play one more hour? Mom/dad. What gives people feelings of power, money, status? Killing the Ender Dragon. Nintendo fans in 2025. Sega fans in 2025. Me waiting for a game to download that is quick. Me waiting for a game that takes forever to download.